is important because it helps teachers understand what's going on with you and your learning, and it helps them understand what you need help with in your learning.
I think testing is important because if you want to grow, you need to know where you want to fix your little mistakes and fix them to something that you could be happy with.
Why testing is important is because you have to test to see what you know, and so you don't get held back in your grades.
I think testing is important because it shows your improvement.
To show growth. Testing is important because it gives us a baseline of where you're at so we can see how far you grow. And how far you grow means how well you do. So we want to see how well you can do in the future, what your goals might be. We might be setting goals. And then we can help you out to find those goals and meet those goals.
Because you rule.
So testing is an important part of education, mostly because it informs teachers and schools about what you need to learn, where there are any types of gaps in your understanding or your skills, so that we can fill those gaps. We have expectations on a national level, so it lets us know where you fall compared to peers nationwide, and again, lets us know how we can best help you as our students.
Testing. It's time for a pop quiz or a test. Now, I didn't like tests growing up in school because, number one, they did a lot of pop quizzes. They didn't even tell you they would go give you a test. You just show up in class like a normal day talking to your friend. Hey, man, how you doing? Yeah, you watched the game last night? Yeah. And all of a sudden, sit down, bell rings. All right, put everything away. You got a pop quiz. You be like, what? What? A pop quiz? Like, didn't nobody tell me? And I guess that's why they call it a pop quiz, because it pop up on you and you're supposed to quiz pop.
Yo, hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Now that I'm older, I have a different perspective on tests, and I see the reasons why. Now, that don't mean you may like them still, but they serve a purpose. And I'm gonna give you 3 reasons tests are important, why they help you in the education system, educational process, and not just help you, but help your teachers as well. So 3 reasons. Number 1, accountability. Number 2, correction. And number 3, direction. Accountability, correction, and direction. Let's talk about accountability. For you and the teacher. For you, first of all, if there was no test coming, and you didn't have to prove that you got it, you might not get it. But because you know someone's gonna ask you that you get it, you might have to go get it so you can prove that you got it. Because if you didn't get it, you prove. Listen, you got to get it so you can got it so you can move on and to do something new, right? Tests provide accountability for you in 2 ways. Number 1, gives you some pressure that you need, so you will spend time getting it because someone's gonna ask you, did you get it? Therefore, you go and get it so you can say, I got it. Secondly, it'll help you understand what you didn't get. Therefore, if you didn't get it, then you can spend time getting it later or getting it next time. So you can say, I got it. Y'all got all that? It provides accountability for you that you can do it and also find out if you got it right. It also provides accountability for the teacher. As teachers, their job is to educate you to find out if they've educated you. Did you get it? Maybe the teacher can make some adjustments, figure out how they can get it to you better if you didn't get it. And they only know that if you test it. And that's true about life. All kinds of things need to be tested in life. When I go to the doctor, I get some test runs so I know where I am. And that goes to my next point of correction. If you don't get a test, you won't know what you need to correct. And therefore, you may build something in the wrong way and you think you got the basics of math. If you think 2 + 2 is 5 and you build that and no one ever tests you, you gonna lose a lot of money one day because you ain't getting it right because you didn't do the basic building blocks. So it provides for you some correction so you can get things right. And lastly, it provides direction. You don't know where to go if you don't know where you at. So if you don't know where you are, you won't know where the next step is to go. So therefore, when you get a test, you can see where you at, what you really got, so you can know what you need to get. So one day you can look back and say, I got it. I've been saying that a lot. Listen, in all seriousness, I understand testing can be hard. Some of you don't do well with tests. Some of you have test anxiety. I get that. Take a deep breath and just do your best. Because the bottom line is not about you getting the A or B. It's about finding out what you know so you can continue to grow. As a kid, I didn't always get A's. I got a few A's, and I was excited. I celebrated them A's, y'all. I might even still have them somewhere in a box somewhere. But when I got my C's and B's, and when I got something wrong, I didn't celebrate what I got right. I want to find out what I got wrong because I can still take time to learn it so I can get it right the next time. Testing can be hard, and sometimes you do state tests, and you do quizzes. I don't know if y'all do pop quizzes. Let me know if y'all still do pop quizzes. You walk in, teacher say, "Hey, got a test today." You're like, "What?" So I can commiserate with you. If that happens to you today. But the point is this: testing can be hard. It can be cumbersome, but do your best in those tests because they serve a purpose. They help with accountability, they help with correction, and they help with direction. So choose well, change your mindset about tests so you can enter the test in a way that won't leave you anxious and upset, but leaves you in a place, you know what? This is also a learning opportunity for me, for the teacher, for all of us, so we can continue to grow because it's a choice. When you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well. Try to look at the positive side of tests because they do serve a purpose. Accountability, correction, and direction. Did you get it? Hopefully you got it. So I can ask you, did you get it? You can say, I got it, Mr. Brown. So we can move on. We can get to most stuff. Got it? Get it? Good. Oh, yeah.